Structuralism. Structuralism is a theoretical framework that emerged in the mid-20th century and had a significant influence on literary criticism. It focuses on the underlying structures and systems that shape and give meaning to a literary work, rather than on the individual elements or content of the text. Structuralist literary criticism seeks to uncover the deep structures and patterns that govern language, symbols, and narrative in literature. Historical development. Structuralism originated in the field of linguistics with the work of Ferdinand de Saussure, a Swiss linguist, in the early 20th century. Saussure's ideas on language and semiotics provided the foundation for structuralism. However, it was in the 1960s and 1970s that structuralism gained prominence in literary criticism. French scholars, such as Roland Barthes, Claude Lévi-Strauss, and Jacques Lacan, played significant roles in the development of structuralist literary criticism. Roland Barthes' works, such as Elements of Semiology, 1964, and Essed, 1970, explored the structural analysis of narrative and language. Claude Lévi-Strauss, an anthropologist, applied structuralist principles to the study of myth and folklore. Jacques Lacan, a psychoanalyst, combined structuralism with psychoanalytic theory to analyze language and subjectivity. Assumptions. Structuralist literary criticism is based on several key assumptions. A. Binary oppositions. Structuralists believe that meaning is produced through the interplay of binary oppositions or pairs of contrasting concepts. For example, light/dark, good/evil, male/female. These oppositions create tensions and drive the narrative or the symbolic structure of a literary work. B. Language structures thought. Structuralism assumes that language structures human thought and shapes our understanding of reality. Language is seen as a system of signs with underlying rules and structures that determine meaning. C. Universal structures. Structuralists argue that there are universal structures or patterns that govern all human cultures and expressions, including literature. They seek to identify these underlying structures and analyze how they operate in literary texts. D. Focus on structure over content. Structuralism places more emphasis on the formal aspects of a text rather than its content or individual elements. It looks at the relationships between elements and the overall structure of the text. E. Signification and symbolism. Structuralists analyze how signs and symbols function within a text. They examine how meaning is produced through the use of signs and how symbols carry cultural and social significance. F. Reader's role. Structuralism tends to downplay the role of the reader in interpreting a text. It focuses more on the inherent structures of the text rather than the reader's subjective response. In summary, structuralist literary criticism emphasizes the underlying structures, systems, and patterns that govern meaning in literature. It originated from linguistics and expanded to various fields, including literary theory. Structuralists analyze the relationships between binary oppositions, language, and symbols to understand how meaning is constructed in literary texts.